In this session, we're going to discuss the various reporting capabilities that you've got within the political version of Trailblazer. I'm going to begin by going through the contribution reports. We have several of those under reports. You'll see we have some by time, contributor, and so on. I'm going to select this one by event, choose all, expand this a little bit so you can see. Fundraising dinner on page 1. You can see some more events, and again with their totals given on each of the divisions. You can certainly experiment with many of these. If I choose event all, and I'll say, I'll just pick for the current year, and what I get is more of a summary type of report where it shows me the contributions raised on each event for just the date range that I provided. There's some other areas where we've got some built-in reports. If I go down to financial, and if you are using the banking and the loans and such portions of our database, there's another report section here. And under reports, you'll see there's reports for deposits, receipts, and so on. So let's say I wanted to take a look at my deposits for the last couple of years, and there they are. There's an example of a deposit report. Again, you may explore through the disbursements reports, the invoices reports. Now often what most people will want to see is the walk lists and how are those generated. So let's go see how that's done. I'll go to voters and I'll do a query. In this particular query, I've queried for everybody on the 3000 block of a street named Welcome. I can print reports or walk lists in one of two ways. I can go to the File menu and select Print from here, or rather Reports I should say. So when I click Reports, up comes a list of reports I can select. The other thing I can do is just click the Reports button on the bottom, and it brings up that same dialog as to what you might want to print. Now of course your question might be, well, which of these should I print and how do I know what they'll look like? We have a place where you can go to for that information. It's on our knowledge base. When you click Help and select Knowledge Base, it'll bring you to this page right here. And on this page, if I was to type in the word print, I'm going to get a variety of topics that come up. The one that would specifically help you is what reports does Trailblazer print? When I select Print from the File menu, and it'll bring up another screen where it'll ask you to download either an MS Word document or a PDF. In my case, I will do the PDF. And the document looks something like this. So there's report examples, a contents, table of contents with each of the items that you saw back on the dialog box, and there'll be examples of the reports and whether or not those reports go directly to the printer, and as to whether or not they have some options, as some of the reports will come up and ask for some various options you may want to enter in or provide for that report. So you can use this document as a way to find out what report it is that would best suit your purposes. For my purpose right now, I'm going to go down and select Walk List Simple 5 Checked. And what it's doing is it's coming up with what are the column headings do I want to give this, and I may want to say neighborhood of welcome. And these are the things that I want to actually track while I'm out there, and that's going to create some column headings for me to look at. Let's generate this report and take a look at what we've got. So you see there's the volunteer, there's the check boxes for volunteer, the check boxes for lawn sign, for support, and so on. And it's also indicating to me that this is the neighborhood of Welcome, which was the name of the report.